Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So, I did the hollandaise in the microwave, so my second favorite breakfast. I won't lift it up because it's kind of chunky, but it doesn't matter. It all tastes the same ingredients. So, my second favorite breakfast, right here. And do the potato and shred the potato, ham, egg over medium, and well, it's supposed to be hollandaise, but it tastes the same. And blueberry yogurt and my coffee. It's going to be a short video because I didn't do much yesterday. I didn't go anywhere. The pawn done Ian went to Walmart, so in the independent store there, so she just picked up what I needed. So I didn't bother going. I watched the CBC app. But it's under Gem, J-E-M. I started watching. I got first. I think there's like 5 or 6 seasons. I got one episode into it last night. The name of it is Ghost. It's sort of like a Beetlejuice thing. The girl, she inherited this big castle. And everyone that lived there, like her family from generation to generation, lived there, and then they died and they didn't leave the castle. Their spirit. And one did, the last one did, for some reason. She went up. She didn't stay. So she probably didn't care about the castle. But the last one that died, she had no kids. She had no relatives. She had nobody. But they found a great niece or something. Her and her husband inherited it. They could have sold it, but they want to make a motel out of it. Like a bed and breakfast sort of thing. It's a big castle. That needs a lot of renovations. Anyway, when they went in and the ghost heard that they were going to have people in there. That's why their spirit stayed at the castle, because they care about that castle, right? Anyway. Heard that they were going to turn it into a motel. They decided they were going to haunt the couple. Maybe they'll move. They'll leave. And they tried all these different things and it wouldn't work. So she had her head out the window and she ended up falling. This bird kept on getting in and she looked out the window and seen the nest, so she bent over to get a better view and fell. Well, she went to the hospital. The niece, she went to the hospital and just to get looked over. She wasn't there very long, but they were all happy. They thought they left. They came back like the next day. Then she started seeing, now she can see the ghost. And talk to them. But the husband can't. So the renovations is going right now, and they're all upset because they don't want non-family members, to be in that that castle. But anyway. One guy's holding his head and how they died. Like, one has he must have been a Boy Scout or something. And they showed the first of the second episode. He was because he's dressed in a Boy Scout and got like an arrow. And they showed that the first, he had a bunch of kids and they were going to do bow and arrow. One kid shot it and went, so that's how he died. One guy, he got a shirt on, a business shirt and tie, but no pants. So I wonder how he died. And then one guy, he's holding his head. So we know what happened there. But and then there's non-relatives or whatever down in the basement. At least the husband don't think she's crazy. He believes her. Because he goes somewhere else to use the bathroom. He's scared one of them's there. So I might watch some of that today. There's like 5 or 6 seasons, so it's pretty. It sort of reminds me of a Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice is the second one, part 2, is at the theaters right now. And I can't get along with one another, these ghosts. The woman, maybe her husband was. No, because he would have been there too. The scout that died, I did see some of episode 2. The scout that died, every year they come back to the, where he's buried there at the, beside the house, and his daughter and daughter's boyfriend and his wife, widow, and his best friend. He said, oh, I was so happy talking to her. I was so happy that they got together because I knew that he would take care of her, and because even when he was alive, he was always there and he was always taking care of her, and he had extra clothes, and he went away a lot for scouts or something. He put 2 and 2 together, right? And then he wanted her to kill her. Man. Anyway. I think it's okay. I watched that. Gonna be a lazy Sunday. I'll just lay back, relax, and anywho, I gotta do my laundry. Now Monday, they did the same thing at my other place. The dog sniffer there, gonna be here. Now, The first time I had it done, it was one dog. They said between 9 and 5. Second time, there were 2 dogs. They said between 12, my place, 12 and 5 or something, and they came in the morning at 10. Now on the note, you're going to be in, it says 12 to 5, but they're done the other ones. They'll come here. And I don't know if it's going to, probably 2 dogs, a 2-bedroom, but a 3-bedroom, I mean. But they were only 1 dog the first time. No, they can't go around my bed, so I'm not pulling out my bed. Even if I pulled it out, the dog can't go around. Maybe we'll be able to put them underneath so that the baseboards, and then she's supposed to come and do a yearly inspection. Make sure there's no, nothing needs to be fixed. We already got the plug fixed and the plug in the plumbing, the water thing. Anyhow. But tomorrow I have to make sure they won't come at 9. LaVonda leaves at 1:45, and I'll take my shower and hurry up and do my breakfast, but they might come at 10. It says 12 to 5, but that's... So it's not going to be a long video. We had a friend, 2 friends stay over, but one got homesick. She's a 10-minute walk away. She got homesick. Went home at 12. Mother came, got her. I think I got homesick maybe when I was 5, 6 years old, but 12 years old being homesick. Anyway. Kids too soft nowadays. I loved hanging out, staying over a friend's place. Loved it. Anyways. So that's about it. I'm just going to watch that Ghost. So the app is Gem, G-E-M. And that's all CBC. It's all Canadian shows. Not all. Some are British and some are, but Schitt's Creek or something. They're all Canadian actors. I haven't really, I've done some documentaries. I did a few documentaries. They got all different stuff on there. Because, I watched a couple episodes on Gem before Ghost. I watched Escape to the Country. That's British. That's UK, right? So I watched a couple of them. I don't like it because 99% of the time they look at the 3 houses and they don't even say if they took the house, but bought one of them, or they'll look and whatever, look into it, but they did do a couple I seen that they literally went back to check on the people or whatever, like an episode, but they just say, oh, we got to go back and look at the house again. We might choose, or a lot of times they don't like it. They don't like any of them. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But I like those old houses that you had a living room and a parlor and a kitchen separate. I don't, open concept. And then you got wood stove in each one, and you got a sitting room, and then you have another room, and then you got and I like the kitchens are different because you got a kitchen, but then you got a utility room, and it has a washroom, wash dryer, plus a semi-kitchen, like just the counters and countertops and the cupboards up on top, which are the same as the kitchen, but it's divided. I like that. The kitchen has the sink and the necessities, you know, but you could prepare your thing and then just bring it over in the kitchen. I like that idea. Sort of like a butler's pantry. No, not really, because that's a little different too. But I like that. Because if you want to sit, they do have the table. They got a table in the kitchen. You can sit there and, you know, like if you had a family and while you're cooking, it's sort of open concept like that. But they got a dining room and they have the living room, and that is separate. Yeah. Sitting room and library and whatever you want to call it. So anyway, that's it. That's my thoughts for the day. You guys all have a good day, and it's cigarette time.